With only 8 days left until this game is out. Feels crazy to hear that, right? This needs to stop. Now, it's a big issue that I can see spreading like wildfire the second everyone gets their hands on this game. Now, we also have some Broom Controls which seem to have a lot of people curious as well as very excited, and characters will indeed remember exactly how you treat them and will be sure enough to remind you when you are roaming around in this game. And lastly, be aware of a certain creature in this game. Now, if you could leave a like on this video, it seriously helps a ton, but if you do get to the end and it turns out you didn't enjoy it, then feel free to turn that like into a dislike instead. But if you can drop a like right now, it seriously helps a ton. So let's talk about what exactly needs to stop, and this is a brutally honest opinion, so take it how you will, but it's very, very important. Now, since the gameplay has been going around as well as things that you can actually do in the game, speculation has reached a crazy height. So far to where people are saying that they are going to be such an evil wizard in this game, more evil than Voldemort. So someone posted the following: "No, you cannot be like Voldemort. Lower your expectations a little bit so you don't get shocked at release. Just some friendly advice." The statement then continues to say, "I am literally amazed by all of those posts everywhere on the internet, being from Twitter to TikTok to YouTube to Reddit, from memes to videos to GIFs and even to clips, where people are stating that in Hogwarts Legacy, they will become the most evil wizard that has ever walked the earth. Even Voldemort or Grindelwald will tremble in fear from their character because all of the atrocious things they will commit. No, you will be nothing compared to those two. This is a game in a school and we are a 15-year-old kid. It would not allow us to slaughter innocent students left and right. From the previous reviews that we have basically seen over various hours of gameplay, several players also proved that we cannot at all use our spells on other students, only in duels of course, and of course with that even being said, there is no friendly fire. Yes, we will learn the unforgivable curses if we want to, but who are we going to use them for? Oh, on the bad guy. We saw in the video how the mask guys are basically hurting the hippogriff and shooting Avada Kedavra on the owl. So we use those curses on Rookwood and his gang. Ranrock and his henchmen, poachers, trolls, spiders, that's the difference between us and, for example, Voldemort. We use Avada Kedavra on bad guys, not good guys. Please don't get me wrong, I cannot wait to learn the dark arts, but I just want people to lower their expectations a little bit about becoming the next Voldemort, for example, because it's literally everywhere and people are seriously believing it. Now, someone then proceeded to say people are expecting a Grand Theft Auto Hogwarts for some reason, and that did actually make me chuckle a little bit, but of course it is actually true, and in all seriousness it is really important because, my word, the negative reviews that will flood this game will be insane. I say this because there are loads of people who barely or don't at all play video games that will be playing this game, so if they hear this info despite this game looking great, playing great, and just having so many cool features inside of it, they will still be disappointed because, again, it's really one of those things that if you're so excited to do a specific thing in the game or assume that it's possible, then yeah, you're definitely going to be in for a very big surprise. So take it as a pinch of salt, but people being optimistic about this game is all good and all, but bear in mind it is a video game that does indeed have its limits. Now, Broom Controls, something very important as well. It's what we're all going to be relying on. So this was an image that was posted, and in a nutshell, specifically for PlayStation controls, R2 is your regular accelerate, and then L3 is basically the option for you to just toggle between a slower and a faster pace, basically the equivalence of like walking versus jogging, whilst L2 is a boost, equivalent to sprinting, and that is very, very interesting because it actually sparked up a lot of questions as to whether or not you can pan around whilst you are actually on the broom. Now, rest assured, you can actually pan the camera whilst you are flying because of course we've seen it in loads of gameplays, but if for some reason you are concerned and you feel like you haven't seen it, this is your confirmation that yes, you will be able to pan around. Now, what's actually really cool is that no doubt is going to give some great experiences for almost going into like a cinematic preview mode, so to say, right? And again, if photo mode is going to be in this game and all that good jazz, then, you know, it's just going to make for an incredible experience. Now, do not mistake these cats. It was confirmed today by the official Hogwarts Legacy Twitter account that these cats are basically like beasts with large ears and of course a tail. Now, they can be aggressive, but if they do like a witch or wizard, then they do make for exceptional pets. Now, they are very, very intelligent and can detect either suspicious or distrustful people. Wow. One thing that I've noticed so far from everything we've seen in this game this past week and just down to all the information that we've actually received is that the animals in this game do actually play a much bigger role than we think. And when I say animals, of course, there are various different creatures in this game, but each have their own sort of unique feature for the most part, which is really, really good to see because again, it just prompts you to go ahead and explore and find these animals as well, which is going to be very, very fun to do. Now, at the start of this video, I did say that players in this game, or should we say characters, do actually remember you. Now, just to sum things up, don't forget your actions in this game do ultimately, you know, determine the ending of this game. However, that's specifically through side quests. Now, what I'm talking about specifically here is when you're just genuinely roaming around. Now, it was confirmed by Craze Gaming, and a big shout out to him and his content, that from his experience, what he found is that if you are basically horrible to a character in the game and you just, you know, go about your day afterwards and you happen to cross paths with them again, then they will indeed basically remind you that, hey, you're a bit of a douchebag and that they do not like you. Now, things like those little details, in my opinion, go a very, very long way. And again, it's one of those things about perception in this game and how you're perceived from, of course, the other witches and wizards. So that doesn't affect your, you know, overall ending of the game, bear in mind, because what does affect the ending is the actions you take in these side quests, etc. So I'm just talking about your general interactions with NPCs, and remember, there isn't a morality system in this game, which unfortunately, in my opinion, is a missed opportunity, but hey, it is what it is, right? But that being said, it's just one small feature that's kind of funny, definitely can just go a long way, because what you will be seeking at that point is how people do respond to you and the things they do say to you as well. So that is definitely something to look forward to. Now, yesterday we did have some very important information go live, including that very big update, specifically a 55GB update that is available to Xbox users who have specifically pre-downloaded the game, and a bunch more. So you don't want to miss out what's going on over there because it's got a lot of people talking, so check out the video that you see on screen right now.